to present a poem. What shall I do?
What will you do? Is this a question? Show that you know the poem and remind them what a poem it is. Well, you know what you must do. Go, confront the problem, fight, win, and call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits.
Welcome to the Poetry Dojo,
where we learn to know our poems
and learn to wield them to fight and win.
Today we are considering The Way Through the Woods by Rudyard Kipling. Rudyard Kipling was born in 1865 and lived to 1936. He had a young daughter named Josephine who died at a very young age. I think she was 6 or 7. And this poem was written after a short conversation with one of her little childhood friends. She asked Mr. Kipling if he believed in fairies or ghosts or something like that. And a few days later he came back and said, "I've written this poem about ghosts, if you'd like to read it." A sweet, sweet thing, I think.
The Way Through the Woods by Rudyard Kipling. They shut the road through the woods 70 years ago. Weather and rain have undone it again, and now you would never know there was once a road through the woods before they planted the trees. It is underneath the coppice and heath and the thin anemones. Only the keeper sees that where the ringdove broods and the badgers roll at ease, there was once a road through the woods. Yet, if you enter the woods of a summer evening late, when the night air cools on the trout-ringed pools, where the otter whistles his mate, they fear not men in the woods because they see so few. You will hear the beat of a horse's feet, and the swish of a skirt in the dew, steadily cantering through the misty solitudes, as though they perfectly knew the old lost road through the woods. But there is no road through the woods. The Way Through the Woods by Rudyard Kipling. It definitely is a ghost story. It has that ghost story feel, especially in the second half.
If you're there at the right time and the right alignment of the moon and stars.
There is a English appreciation for a good ghost story, whether or not it's a ghost road or a ghost maiden letting down her hair to a ghost ruffian who has come up the road. It has a long tradition. We've also encountered its like with Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Robin Hood,
yeah, by Alfred Noyes also.
Alfred Noyes, yeah. Alfred Noyes clearly had an appreciation for ghost stories.
Yeah.
And so here Kipling puts his hand to that particular line and does it well.
There's an interesting contrast between Kipling's dealing with woods and Robert Frost's. In Frost, he has an American view of woods. No one's been here before. It's untouched. The wild still rules here. Whereas England has been around a while. It's been pretty worked over. There aren't any bears. You don't have to worry about bears when you're camping in England. There aren't any anymore. All of the woods have been ridden through, which means you have opportunity for these ghost stories where people have been here before. It's not idealizing the rural. It's imagining a world that has vanished.
Even Tolkien drew from that in his third book, The Ride of the Rohirrim, where they are led by local natives to a lost road through the wood that allows them to reach their goal in a time that the enemy does not expect. That idea of the lost road fits in the English mind particularly because of the number of Roman roads that span the Isle. Many of the Roman roads are, now freeways, throughways, roads of their own, paved and ridden over by cars, but there are quite a few that aren't. And there is an echo in the geography that as you're crossing the land, if your path is not on the road, you will come to a moment when you look about yourself and you think, I am on a road here, but the road is gone, and it follows a path that I am not on.
Yeah, there's a mystique to that and a romanticism, because where there has been a road, there has been a civilization. And to say that the road has been lost hints that the civilization has been lost. And there's a story there.
Yes, that is true. In any case, The Way Through the Woods is a ghost story, so enjoy it as such, and the judges will enjoy it with you.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Diecast Media Group production. Please recommend us to friends, family, relations, but not your competitors. Feel free to email us with questions at poetrydojo@diecastmediagroup.com. And tune in next time for another exciting episode and another fine poem.